Hi, it's Michael from Crazy LEDs. Today we're going to convert a set of Z4 clocks. First of all, you're going to start by removing, I've already removed these, T9 Torx. You've got 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. Work the clips around the back, just to pry the back off. The board out, you need to unclip there. Unclip there, and while you've got that side loose, you've got these 2 small clips where the mileage buttons are. Just press those in and release the clock. You use 2 Old Faithful spoons to take the needles off. If you look here, we've got retaining clips for the LCD display. These are normally made out of a very soft metal, so you can just pry them quite easily. Once you've got those open, the board, unclipped, should pull away with a little bit of help. You've got your LCD rubber contacts here. We're putting blue LEDs in this display, and it has an orange filter, as you can see from the rear here. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take the dial off, we're going to remove the LCD display, we're going to take the orange filter out, and we're going to replace it with a white filter. You don't need to do this if you're fitting red LEDs, you don't need to do this if you're fitting green LEDs. Red and green mixes fine with the original filters. A clip here on the side of the dial. If anything breaks, don't worry, it really isn't the end of the world. You can fix anything like this with a little bit of glue. Obviously you don't want it to break, but when you're opening things up for the first time, you've got to find things that you weren't aware of. Remove that. Gently prise this out. While I've got this out here, I'm going to show you where the filter is. Also, if these rubber strips fall off, don't panic. As long as you put them back in the same way, and they all make a nice tight contact when it's all put back together with the contacts on the circuit board and the contacts on the glass, you'll be absolutely fine. You can easily tell the negative. The negative is the cut corner, the positive is the flat side. Just so you don't get lost off with the polarity, it's easier to mark a dot next to the positive or the negative, whichever you prefer, for the LEDs that you're going to be removing. I'm going to remove the LEDs. I'm just going to use the soldering iron. I do have tweezers, but not everybody has tweezers, so it's just heat one side up, wet the solder, flip the LED off. Simple. Just heat both the sides of the side LED up, and eventually you'll get underneath it, and it'll just slide forward. Like so. Same. And all you're doing is you're just wetting both the solders until the LCD ones off. So again, I'm just going to do a close-up of one of these side LEDs coming off. So I'm just going straight across with the tip on the positive and the negative. Okay, now we've got all the LEDs off. I'm just going to do what I do normally, go over them with a little bit of flux. Give all the pods a clean down with alcohol, and then we're ready to solder. Just going to show you how to solder a 3528 on its side if you don't already know. So now we're just going to solder all the LEDs in place normally. Okay. With this one, you've got to take care of the resistor. When you're putting the needles back on, these needles have a motor which will only go so far. So put them on either halfway or at the full weight point, push them down to where you want them to be, and then wind them back to where they were originally on the 0 point. Same with the bigger needles. Put them on high up and then just wind them back down to 0.